Well, hey everybody, hope you're all having a terrific Tuesday. It is the 2nd of the month of December. Where the hell has this year gone? I know I was saying that about my 21st year, but shit, this one's starting to go by pretty quick too. Today is a happy tea day. Yay! Thank you, honey. My baby made me tea before I left this morning. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, I'm running late. Thinking, I've got some energy drinks at work and stuff, but it's such a cold morning, I don't want to drink cold soda. And so by the time I actually managed to get my lazy ass downstairs where I was, walking out the door, my baby goes, here, I made you tea, and it's brewed with your favorite blend too. And I was like, oh dude, I love you. So, yeah, I know, I'm starting to talk about him all the time and shit. Sickeningly cute, I know, ugh, gross. So let's see, a couple things. You guys asked why I don't really, bitch about driving so much right now. Couple reasons. One, most of my complaints center around the fact that when I'm driving in the summertime, since I have no air conditioning, I have a rather short fuse to begin with. The heat just makes me more angry. And I also know that due to the heat, I can spend exactly 24 minutes in my car when the temperature outside is over 110 degrees because the inside of my car gets in that range between 140 and 160 degrees. Oh, I brought a measurement inside. It gets that fucking hot. So I can stay in my car for about 24 minutes before I pass out. Hence, if I have long trips to do, I get pissed off at people who drive slow because it's like, okay, dude, I've got 6 minutes left before I get so overheated I pass out. I have to make it across town now. Which is also why I don't tend to do long distance driving when it's hot or I make people pick me up. I'm not lazy, I just don't have air conditioning. However, in the wintertime, right now the ambient temperature is beautiful, so it's not really that much of a concern for me as far as distance. Plus, since I moved back into Tempe, my commute has been cut drastically, and I really don't have that many commute issues, honestly, right, at least right now. And a lot of the time I try to take alternative uses where I'll either carpool in with Wash, or take, ride my bike down to the bus stop and, bus in or something like that, considering now that we're back in North Tempe, I'm no longer really, really close to home like I was before, or to that old house, but where our home is now is like 6 or 7 miles north of work, so it's a little bit far to walk there every day and back, even though I'm doing marathon training, supposedly. Also, yeah, working on the police case a little bit, and god damn, sometimes I marvel at all the evil and despicableness that there is in the world. It's just, it's terrible. And the things that people do to each other it gets to me sometimes. Had a couple of bad things that came into the police station last night that my detectives were going over with me today and stuff, and it's like, oh man. See, this is why I deal with bones, because I don't have to deal with people or the repercussions thereof of trying to understand why people commit these crimes. I don't have to think about the why. I think about the happened and, well, who was this person, not why. I don't deal with why. That's way fucking beyond my scope, and I don't like to think about that. I like to think that people are innately good, not bad. God, also, Boy and I are getting our little makeovers, getting some, getting hair trimmed and stuff like that so that we can get some pictures taken, probably in like the next 2 weeks. More than likely it's going to be like the big gift for our parents will be just, engagement photos and stuff like that. Also trying to deal with the fact that trying to take some time off of work to actually have vacation time set off to go do the whole visiting and talking thing at my friend's graduation, which I may not even be able to make, which I'm really fucking upset and bummed about because she means more than just about anything in the world to me. However, we're probably going to have her living at our house for about a week or so during the Christmas holidays, so that's, good enough for me. I get to see her and stuff. Seeing a lot of friends and stuff over the waiting for school to get out so that he can be done with finals and he'll have more free time to work on the whole wedding planning stuff. And then my friends are coming in trying to do a girls' day to go over the girls about that stuff too. Let's see. Oh, speaking of girls. Yes, that's it. Speaking of girls. Okay. So one of my friends, who also happens to she will be a bridesmaid, Miss Quinn. I love her, my Virginia friend. We were trying to, months ago, kind of sort of set her up, introduce her to one of Wash's really close friends, Brian. And it was sort of a bad timing miss situation. So months ago, Brian's like, asks Wash to ask me for Quinn's number. I give it to Wash, and he totally drops the ball and forgets to give it to his guy friend for like 2 months. So all this hits its head at the end of last week, and he manages to, finally get the number, get a date. Apparently it went really well, so I'm meeting up with him in about, half a day to, well, this evening, to go to the mall and help him pick out a Christmas gift, because I guess he is planning to at least, I don't know if I'd say court, but trying to engage her and go out with her at least until Christmas and present her with a little token, I guess. So that's where it's at. And then, yeah, my mom's already starting to go freaking fucking wedding crazy with all this shit. I have no idea how to deal with her. I am totally, completely unprepared for that. So that's where things are at right now. Crap, I got a ton of emails that I got to get out tonight. I have a shit ton of emails to work on. So there's that, and then Wash is pulling it overnight tonight, so he's gone from 10 p.m. to 6. He's doing it overnight, which, I will cope with, because I did those pretty much all during the summer, and he was very, very flexible with my schedule, so I've just got to remember to do the same for him. And, I love him. I don't like, not seeing him and stuff. And wow, I also need to trim my eyebrows, apparently, or at least prune these fuckers back a little bit too. So yeah, that's my low-key tea day. It's a tea day, Tuesday, whatever. I'm hoping today will be good, rocking it. Ooh, might be a new episode of NCIS on tonight if I'm lucky. Fingers crossed and stuff. Oh, dude, speaking of new episodes, so get this, right? Just heard that Sci-Fi is planning to continue along the BSG line with their new Caprica series and stuff. Meanwhile, I still have just barely started season 2.0, and Wash's old roommate still has our goddamn season 2.0 and season 3.0 DVDs. Motherfucker! Seriously, Vincent, give those back, man. You've had those since, like, September or so. I want to watch, okay? I have till January to get caught up to season 4.2, or 4.1, 4.5, whatever it is. So, damn man. And that's me for today, so I hope everybody else is doing well, and I will have something new to talk about tomorrow. Alright, see you later. Keep up the good fight, everybody.